Hi, I'm Jeremy Hanrahan, the Product Strategy Manager for Micromine Beyond, Spry and Alastri Mine Planning Solutions. You now have next-generation technology that is tailored to meet your specific needs during each planning horizon and primary mining method. Micromine Beyond offers robust strategic planning for open pit or underground assets. Alastri is advanced mine planning for the open pit hard rock mines. Finally, Spry offers comprehensive open pit coal and soft rock mine planning. It's an incredibly exciting time for Micromine since the addition of Alastri and Spry to our business. These industry-leading tools are grounded in the philosophy of delivering precise, tailored solutions for your planning needs. The best practice within Alastri and Spry, combined with the extensive user input, underpins the core of Micromine's mining solutions, driving enhancements and additions across the portfolio. Today I'm pleased to be sharing the latest developments in Micromine Beyond that will boost your confidence and certainty when developing life of mine plans. Beyond is adopted to deliver robust, strategic mine plans that maximise profitability while considering the real-world constraints for surface and underground mines. Strategic mine planners can gain an edge with access to powerful optimisers that save time and improve returns over the mining value chain. Beyond integrates 3D solutions without additional investment and your choice of integrated approaches when assessing the viability of mining projects. Beyond is chosen by strategic mine planning teams because it's built for handling large data sets. The platform efficiently handles all the information required to provide you accurate representations of your project. Beyond has enhanced software capability. It offers seamless integration with various software solutions, supporting all the file formats you need. It has streamlined strategic planning. The platform simplifies the transition from resource assessment to reserve designation. Purpose-built stope and pit optimizers facilitate this process efficiently. Beyond builds effective stakeholder engagement. Impress project stakeholders by easily communicating your project with a flexible environment that enhances collaboration. Finally, Beyond has a robust 3D graphics engine. The software boasts a powerful 3D graphics engine called VisX, which enables detailed design of surfaces, pits, ramps, declines, shafts, drives and more. The journey for Beyond is one of renewed focus and continuous improvement. As you may be aware, Micromine has enhanced its scheduling capabilities by acquiring Alastri and Spry, both industry-leading mine scheduling tools. You're beginning to see the benefits of this now flowing through to Beyond. Best practice from these tools is being implemented into Beyond, and we're working to provide smooth integration between each product. A good example of this is related to end-of-period surfaces and how these can shape your mid-term mine schedules. Beyond provides a wealth of data that can be used to drastically shape mine production and help planners make informed decisions about future mining activities. We can now export end-of-period surfaces from your strategic schedule and use them in Alastri's tactical scheduler to adjust and compare scheduling options on the fly. Micromine is continually investing to improve Beyond, and the 2024 release is no different. We have introduced new features that are designed to give you certainty and confidence when assessing project feasibility for open pit metals assets. These include improvements to strategic scheduling, which provide a holistic approach to pit optimisation and materials management. We have also turned our focus towards a range of blast design improvements, which bring more capability into Beyond and reduce the need for multiple toolsets. Designing your optimal pit is critical when determining the viability of future mining projects. While it's important to factor in the geotechnical constraints of the resource, the physical constraints of production must also be considered to ensure the resource can be mined economically. In this release, we've improved Beyond to include minimum mining width into the Beyond pit optimisation capabilities. This means the resulting pit shapes are consistent with real-world mining methods and equipment constraints. By ensuring more of the critical considerations are factored into your optimal pit, you can be more confident in your NPV from day dot. Strategic mine plans heavily rely on algorithms to determine an optimal open pit for a given asset. They systematically factor in variables to determine maximum NPV over the mine's lifespan, considering factors like mine shape and operational duration. However, the constraints of real production are a major factor that is difficult to account for within the conventional processes. Although the optimal pit accounts for the geotechnical characteristics of the resource, is only realisable if it can be mined. We have addressed this problem by providing you a wider set of inputs within Beyond's pit optimisation capabilities. The new bench solids generator processes the nested pits from the pit optimiser bench by bench and combines them to produce solids that satisfy a minimum mining width. To do this, the block model is coded with a series of nested pits from the pit optimiser. Then, the minimum mining width is specified depending on your mining method and your equipment. You will then receive output solids, or you can store the extraction numbers for the combined pits within the block model. All of these outputs are consistent with your minimum mining width. By including a robust methodology for calculating minimum mining width and apply it to your pit, you can take much of the guesswork out of the process. There is less need for additional tools and manual calculations, saving time and the chance of errors in the process. Ultimately, you will now have more confidence in your NPV calculations, knowing your endgame from day dot. Beyond's latest release includes an improved methodology to model the flow of material within your strategic schedules, giving you more confidence and certainty when assessing the economic viability of your asset. The new functionality allows you to consolidate the number of tools required for your strategic planning needs and ensures a streamlined workflow during the process. Your planning teams will save time, reduce the risk of errors, and give you the confidence to go beyond when proposing your optimal strategic schedule. Historically, Beyond strategic planning tools operated within predetermined material flow assumptions that were static in nature. These have now been improved to include many real-world dynamics that will take your strategic planning to a new level. You now have the capability to apply specific constraints to different parts of the processing network. For instance, constraints can now be set for multiple pits, processing plant capacities, input grade requirements for each plant, and much more. This advancement enables the optimisation process to become more dynamic, adaptable, and reliable. An example that demonstrates this would be a mine that plans to introduce a second primary crusher to the processing plant 10 years after commencing production. This change will impact critical operational parameters, such as the volume of material required from the pit, ore reserves needed in the stockpiles, and the increased production capacity from the upgraded processing plant. When determining your NPV in this instance, you need to account for these changes and have the flexibility to assess many scenarios that inform your strategic plan. Beyond now allows for these considerations over set time horizons, which leads to much greater confidence in your calculated NPV. In this release, you have the power to account for and optimise material flow within your strategic schedules. This important feature allows you to save time and reduce errors with a seamless and streamlined workflow. When coupled with our new pit optimisation capabilities, you can be assured your strategic plans from Beyond are robust and accurate. The 2024 release includes a range of blast design enhancements that integrate with the up and downstream workflows. Create blast designs in one place without the need for external inputs, or integrate and edit pre-existing designs without the need for intermediaries. The dynamic blast design feature set prioritises flexibility, allowing users to adapt the tool to their specific scheduling needs. You can expect a richer experience from Beyond's blast design function with the introduction of these new features. Here's what some of this looks like in practice. You can now import blast masters into your blast design. It's easy to merge blocks into and interact with your project. All of your CAD tools are now embedded into the blast design. Digitise data on the go. There is also no need for a string file of a blast block. The blast design is now more interactive. Quickly edit blast blocks, copy shapes, add nodes, or mimic shapes. The 2024 release of Beyond introduces several new features aimed at enhancing your strategic planning. These features include improvements in strategic scheduling for pit optimisation and materials management. The software now offers a minimum mining width consideration for your pit designs, aligning the pit shape with practical mining methods and equipment. This ensures a more accurate assessment of project viability and NPV. Beyond now incorporates material flow considerations, streamlining the strategic planning process and reducing the need for multiple tools. This enhancement is expected to save time, minimise errors, and boost confidence in creating optimal strategic schedules. Furthermore, the 2024 release also introduces enhancements for blast design. Users can now design pit and blast plans in a unified environment, eliminating the need for external inputs and intermediaries. The dynamic blast design features prioritise flexibility and adaptability, enabling users to tailor the tool to their specific scheduling requirements. Thank you for your time today. It has been a pleasure to introduce the new features for Beyond that give you more confidence and certainty for your strategic plans. For further information about our exciting Micromine releases, please keep an eye out for more information from us shortly. Thank you for your time.